Good morning. Well, at least this morning for me anyway, but how are you guys doing? I know it's been about a week since I've been on here and I didn't want to wait that long, but just been busy and this is the only time that I could get back to make another video. But I wore this look a couple of days ago and I had a couple requests to make a tutorial of it, so here it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you how to do the eye look because I already kind of showed you guys how to do the face and stuff, or what I do. I did the same thing as I did in my last video, so I'm just gonna show you how to do the eye look. I hope you guys enjoy and just keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, I already did my foundation, my eyebrows, primed my eyes, contour, blush, highlight. So I already did all that, so I'm just gonna be showing you how to do the eye look. I prime my eyes with the Shape Tape concealer and then set it with a loose powder. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take a blending brush. This one is the M441, and I'm gonna be using my Modern Renaissance palette to do this look. Again, burnt orange and raw sienna. Just kind of mix those two together. And then go ahead and apply that in my crease. I kind of start on the outside, then work my way in. Oh, that was much darker than I thought. But it's okay because this is gonna get covered up a little bit by the other colors. I just use windshield wiper motions and then kind of little circles. Make sure you keep it kind of low because you don't want to like way up in your eyebrow or anything. The bottom part doesn't so matter as much, just the top is what you really want blended out for this particular eyeshadow look. Side, just blend it out. Go to the other side. Okay, so that's like the base for both sides. And then you're gonna take what I'm gonna be doing, like, well, you already saw what I was doing. But you can really use whatever colors you want. If you want to do it with browns, you can do it with browns, blues, maroon, pink, whatever. But I'm going to be using this Venetian red and the red oak. Mix those two together and place it right here in the outside corner and just tap it in. You don't want to blend this one out as much because you want to kind of leave the center of the eye blank. So just tap it in a little bit. And then once you get all the color down, you can kind of blend it in up to the crease, leave this part empty, and then on the other side. And then same thing with the center of the eye. You don't want it all the way in the corner, but right here, just tap it in again. And then blend out. Looking like a little rainbow. And then I'm going to go ahead and just darken that up a little bit more. So here's what I got going on right now, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Alright, and since I'm not doing a wing with this look, I want to kind of create a wing with my shadow. So I'm just going to take some of this loose powder and a beauty blender. Well, this is a Morphe sponge that has a flat end, so it makes it a little bit easier. And just tap it on there. And then I'm just going to press it right on the outside, kind of like in the shape of where your wing would be. And just get enough product on there to kind of cover up that color underneath. Like that. So then I'm going to go back in with this first blending brush and blend a little bit more nude into that other color just to kind of blend them together. Alright, and then for the actual, I guess it's the halo part or whatever, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape concealer, or you can use whatever concealer you want, and I just dab a little bit on my pinky. that. And then I'm just gonna put it right in the middle of my eye, bring it up, and just kind of blend it out with your finger. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so it looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm going to take that blending brush and put a nude, like the nude color, back up into the crease. So blend the top out first. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the red and pink color, whatever you wanna call it, and just dab it back onto the side. Okay, so here's what we have now. Then I'm gonna take my Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. So this is in the color Diamond Dust, which is like a silver color, but you can use whatever color you want. They have some good ones. Well, theirs is my favorite, but I think you can get like a cheaper one from like L'Oreal or something like that. But this one just has a brush, so it makes it a lot easier. And I literally just dab it on. Try to keep it skinny like the line before, and then we're gonna go back and blend it out. So just dab it like this, straight up. And then I'm actually just gonna take my finger and blend out the sides. Like that. Okay, so then I blend it out with my finger, but then I'm gonna go back in and blend it with this maroon color just kind of together. And just side to side, up and down. And then go back and blend out the top. Nothing on my brush. Wipe away that powder we have on the sides. Oh, what's going on up here? Then I'm gonna take a small brush, and then I'm just adding some of the pink color to my under eye. So here's what we have now. And then I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner. I'm using the Kat Von D Trooper liner. You could do a wing for this, but I prefer not to. So I'm just gonna do a regular liner. I find it a lot easier to do my eyeliner whenever I stretch out my eyelid, because I just feel like it makes the line go a lot smoother. Before I put my falsies on, I'm going to just put one layer of mascara on. You don't have to do full mascara, you just need like one layer just to blend them in with the falsies. Okay, I'm gonna use the Ardell Demi wisps. Don't know if you can see that. You gotta be extra, you know. Strip lash adhesive. I feel like this one is the easiest one to use because a lot of them you just have to squirt out. And this one has a little brush on it, so you can just brush it right onto the lash. Makes it so much easier. Let it dry a little bit and get a little tacky so that it doesn't move around after you put it on there. And then I put mine on with tweezers, and some people are like, no, because you're gonna poke your eye out, but I just think it's way easier because it just kind of holds it in place, and then you can just stick it on there, because if you use your fingers, I feel like it's harder to move it around. So I just kind of start in the middle and then stick it straight on. You want to kind of make them go up, not out, because then you can't even see them. So I'm just gonna take it and put it down, stick it straight in the middle. And then you can just move it, place each side of it, and keep it as close to the lash line as you can, because you don't want to see that glue. Like when you close your eyes, you can see where their eyelashes are stuck. It just looks weird. And then I just kind of press them in. Right now it looks a little funky, but the glue does dry white, so then you won't be able to see it. So, okay. Okay, just let those finish drying. They normally take about 5 minutes to fully dry, and then I go over with one more layer of mascara, but don't do it until they're all the way dry or it might pull them off. Bottom mascara. I swear doing this makes like your cheeks go down, because if I don't, then it'll like get on my cheek, but if it goes like this, it just doesn't. Oh. Then just add a little layer up here. Then I'm just gonna add a little bit of gloss, but first I'm gonna line my lips with the ColourPop Lippy pencil, and this is the color, I have no idea. I don't know. And then I'm gonna use the gloss, Kathleen Light's ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. This is the color Moonchild. Last but not least, I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here, don't know what it's called, and just put it on the end of my finger and dab it into the inner corner, and it just gives that little extra pop. Oh yeah. Now we're done. This is the finished look. Guys, thanks for watching. I left all the products I used for my eyes in the description box, so if you wanted to know anything that I used, just check down there. Thanks for watching. If you have any more ideas of what you want to see next, then just let me know in the comments section, because the last time I said let me know in the description box, but you guys can't even comment on that. I don't know why I said that, but this is a learning process, so just bear with me. Anyway, make sure you subscribe before you leave. Helps me out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.